Evening, everyone. Nerds of the North. Got another little review here for you. And I'm not doing this because everybody else seems to. Everybody's jumped on the bandwagon of what's your favorite moment, what's your favorite this, what's your favorite that, let's remember him now because he's no longer here. That's horrible. Just because an actor has passed away, and now all the buzz lights up about how great he was, and what he's done, how he's changed the industry, how he's changed comedy. Focusing on all that now that he's gone, you're jumping on board the fad. You truly are. I've been debating on whether or not I wanted to talk about this movie for a long time. And I've only been debating about it because of the recent news. Is this the right time to talk about this release? Is this the right time to bring it up and to go in depth about, what my experiences were like with this actor? Getting to know this actor through his work. I don't know if it's the right time frame for it. And, I don't want to tarnish his memory in any way, shape, or form. I didn't know the man personally. So there's no insight I can offer into his personal life. The only stuff I know is what most of us know. The face that he showed to the world. The face that we saw through his work, through his on-set comedy, through his stand-up, through his films, through the voice acting stuff that he's done. And that's what we know. That's what most of us know. I'm not going to try and sit here and, take away from what he has done, who this man is. Because, sure, the internet is going crazy right now with the fact that, we've lost a comedic genius. But there's more to it than this. We didn't lose a comedic genius. His work is there for all time. All time. What's more important here is the fact that his family lost someone near and dear to them. We as fans, we're going to miss him because he's gone, because we're not going to see any movies that he's in. The movies are always there. That's how we knew him. We didn't know him in his day-to-day life. We didn't, wake up in the morning, have breakfast with him, and see him at night before we go to bed. That wasn't us. That was for his family. And they're the ones that are truly going through the hard time here. So, I'm going to say this once, and it's the only time I'm going to say it, because I could break off into an hour-long tirade about this, because it's made me absolutely furious. Leave the Williams family alone. Let them grieve. Let them cope with this loss. Okay? The sick people who are harassing Zelda Williams on Twitter, fuck off. Get a life. Leave this girl alone. I don't care what's happened to you in your life. I don't care what you think you have over her that allows you to treat her like you've been treating her. This girl has lost her father. You leave her alone. You leave them alone. And you let them deal with the situation. When they are ready, they'll talk. If they want to talk, they will talk when they are ready. Until then, back the fuck off. And let them go. I apologize for that getting a little dark, but I get extremely pissed off at stuff over this. It's the paparazzi in this nation, especially down in the States. I'm not saying that Canada's completely free of this. Nowhere in the world is free of the paparazzi. They're everywhere. They're the frickin' slime of the earth. Okay? Leave these people alone. A celebrity is just like you and me, except more people know who they are. Not a lot of people know who I am. A lot of people knew who Robin Williams was. A lot of people know who a lot of celebrities are. That doesn't mean they're not human beings. They have hard times. They have good times. They're human. They're just like every one of us. Chill out. Let them be. Treat them how you'd want to be treated. You know? Just bugger off. Leave them alone. In any case, moving on to what I wanted to talk about. When it comes to Robin Williams films, a lot of them do come to mind. A lot of them I really have enjoyed. I'll admit there are a lot that I didn't enjoy. I'm on the listing that I didn't like Jack. I couldn't enjoy Jack. I really didn't enjoy Patch Adams. I didn't like the I didn't like the story that was going on in the movie. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. Not at all. I didn't enjoy it. So, from a personal preference, there's other movies of his that I choose to remember, that I choose to own, and that'll be in my collections for all time. One of them I'm still trying to track down is The Dead Poets Society. And with considering what has happened, it's going to be an interesting film to watch if you haven't seen it before. I have seen it, and it is great. Very, very well written story. The trailer is kind of misleading. If you focus on the original trailer that came out for it, it's kind of misleading as to what's going on there. But it is a great, great film. Aladdin. It's a great Robin Williams film. Admittedly, he's only in there as a voice actor, but for the genie, has such a huge role in the film, he makes it so memorable. But those pale in comparison. I have here in my hands my favorite Robin Williams movie of all time. Yeah. Hook. Now the trailer for this never showed you Neverland. You didn't see anything of Neverland. You saw the hook. You saw the scratch going up the staircase. You saw old Toodles saying, "Hook is back." You saw Granny Wendy. You saw a poster, or a picture in the book, of what Peter Pan was. You saw Tinkerbell. That was it. You never were revealed to who Hook was. You never saw him. And Dustin Hoffman? Brilliant job at playing Hook. Absolutely brilliant. This film, just when you hear the music, when you hear the opening theme for this movie, it's absolutely outstanding. It makes you want to watch it. There's so much of this film that I remember, that I enjoy. The training, it always comes down to a montage, like the training montage in Neverland, where the Lost Boys are trying to get Peter back into shape so he can save his kids. It's fantastic. And this isn't exactly a special edition Blu-ray. This is your everyday, run-of-the-mill Blu-ray. There's no special features here. There's nothing. You get 5.1 audio, you get 1080p high-definition picture. That's it. But the movie is so good. It stands upon that pedestal for all to see. And it's like, here I am. And you're not going to top it. You're not going to beat it. The star caliber that is in this movie is unbelievable. I apologize right now because I don't remember his name. I really don't. I'm not all that good with every actor's names. I know a lot, but I don't know everyone. My apologies. But the actor who played Rufio, you know, how many people know he went on to play Prince Zuko in Avatar: The Last Airbender? Not the film, the animated show. How many people know that? That was Rufio. That guy went on and made quite the name for himself, and he was a kid. He was a kid in this. The pirate who bet against Captain Hook being able to go to the real world, world and grab Pan's kids and bring them back. The pirate that bet against him and got therefore punished by being put in the boo box and having scorpions dropped on them. How many of you out there know that was Bette Midler? It was. Bob Hoskins. The late Bob Hoskins, unfortunately. Any of you remember him from this movie? Smee? Smee, what about Smee? That was Bob Hoskins. That was Eddie Valiant from Roger Rabbit. That was Mario from the Super Mario Brothers. Like, good God. And Dustin Hoffman. Wow. Just wow. Dustin Hoffman as Captain Hook. No one could play that role better. It's like Raul Julia. No one can play Gomez Adams as well as Raul Julia did. But it's the same here. You know, no one can play Hook as well as Dustin Hoffman. Robin Williams does an absolutely amazing Peter Pan, letting the child in him free. That was so well done. The only person in the film I have even the slight little bit of problem with was Julia Roberts as Tinkerbell. Because, well, I didn't see the role. I didn't see her being Tinkerbell. And what gets me in a lot of trouble with all my friends is this was my first experience with Peter Pan. After this, I saw Fox's Peter Pan and the Pirates. I didn't see Disney's Peter Pan until after I had seen Disney's Peter Pan 2 Return to Neverland while it was in theaters. I never saw the original, and I never owned it as a kid. So it was quite different getting to see it as an adult. But, you know, that's just personal preference here. Hook, brilliant movie. And on Blu-ray, without any special features, without anything fancy to it, it's so worth owning. It is still the magical ride that I experienced as a kid. The magical ride that I wore the color out of my VHS tape with. So pick it up. Enjoy it. Enjoy all the Robin Williams films. So many of them are good, because he had such a wide range of talent in him. And is it sad that he is gone? Yes. Yes, it is sad. It's sad that we have lost Robin Williams. I am not sad that we've lost a comedic genius. I'm upset that his family has lost their father. That's what it is. That's where my feeling and my emotion has gone. For how it impacts me, doesn't matter a whit in the world what impact he had on me. Doesn't matter. It truly doesn't. I never knew him in a personal way. Those who knew him in a personal way are the ones who are suffering the loss. And when they want to talk, they will talk. Until then, back off, leave them alone, and give them some space. Sorry for the darker review here, people. This is Nerds of the North. Enjoy your night.